Evening everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Hope we're well. Welcome along to Knuston Farm again.
Microphone activated.
Just bring you two
Sound
back
resumed.
in. So we're back on the farm with GD's favourite name, if you could get me to say it. Hopefully everything's going to go according to plan tonight on here. So welcome along Milton and Dal in both places.
Hello. Yeah.
At least you aren't doing any creepy whispery voices.
Nope.
You behaving yourself?
It'll be GD when he comes back.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting that from him. Right, we've just got one field to spray before we get back to any sort of harvesting activities. I think this thing could finally go back then. Have to let me know if the sounds are alright. So I've been fiddling with them for another video I was doing. So already got the MB track off fertiliser spreading tonight on the sugar beet field. We just need to kill these little green pests off in this field. Glad when seasons comes out and they've sorted the weeds out a little bit, hopefully. Game sounds seem a little bit quiet to me, but just let me know what they sound like on your end. For those who are watching.
Sounds okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, not too bad.
They just seem
Yeah,
quiet here.
sounds okay.
It's alright then. Evening Paul, how are you doing? Welcome along. Shouldn't take too long to get this field done with this sprayer. It's been worth having on lease just to get these done alone. Ray must check his Facebook page to see if there's any updates to these again. Been on there for a week or more. Looks like Nightbot might have dozed off tonight. Seem to remember last Sunday you had issues with Nightbot as well.
I give him a kick. Let's see.
Oh, he's awake. Finally. So I'll be going for about an hour tonight on here, then we should be back tomorrow night. If everything goes according to plan tomorrow. I'm not held up. So I've got a day in Essex tomorrow. And Tuesday for that matter.
Anyway, nice.
Not far from Steeple Bumstead again. So 2 days in Essex, then 2 days in Cambridge this week.
Is that off on Friday?
Sorry?
Is it off Friday?
Yeah,
Friday,
bank holiday. Good. That's Good Friday, isn't it? So I've got 4 days to get through this week. Then I'm not back at work until not the following Monday, but the one after. So 10 or 12 days off. By that time I got used to the new video editing software. Plenty of time for watching tutorial videos. To have to play with all the other stuff that came with it for special effects and that sort of thing. There will be a new video series coming onto the channel in the very near future, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. It'll probably be in about 10-14 days time. The first episode has not yet been recorded. And that'll be in addition to the 2 existing ones on there, Arthur's Farm and Meadow Grove, which let's hope within the next 7 to 10 days that we actually have Meadow Grove available to play for everyone. So I still sort of a bit of a play around with the best sort of size equipment to use on Meadow Grove and Marwell for that matter. And you'll see some changes on both of them over the coming week or two. I have plans for both. You'll have seen from today's video on Meadow Grove, those that have watched it already, there's already one new piece of equipment arrived. We've got one of these imaginary telegraph poles here. We'll get some more of our sugar beet harvester tonight as well on here. I think that should be it for this field now for fertiliser and spray until harvest. Same with the one trial left once the helpers finish the fertiliser on there. I think I've got around everything then. Nightbot really is slacking tonight.
It's Sunday.
I have a feeling that chat is too quiet to trigger Nightbot
Yeah.
at the moment. I have a rough idea why.
When Alexander comes to chat, he will wake up.
Yeah, I have a feeling he might be elsewhere.
Yeah, I have that.
I think Nightbot is set for sort of 4 or 5 messages for clicks. So that's a bit too quiet for it at the moment. So apparently the help was finished fertiliser spreading. This could be interesting. See how much it's missed this time. So maybe a couple of additional streams when I have my week off work. We'll see what happens. I'll be during the day at some point probably. But I can't guarantee they'll all be farm sim. I have other ideas as well. We do need to service our fertiliser spreader because it's getting down to about 14 kph now instead of 20, so it's a little bit slow. So MB tracker's down that bottom end there, that might have finished. Could do, Paul. That's one possibility. Have to unplug a couple of bits off the back of my PC to be able to play that, I think, after trying the other night. Seems there's a bit of a conflict between controller and joystick with Farmer's Dynasty, whatever you want to call it. But certainly does run better now. It's actually surprised how much better it does run even with the settings maxed out. So I think you'd gone by that time, Dal.
What's that? What was you doing? Testing it?
Yeah, when GD was streaming, I booted it up and maxed all the settings out on it on my PC.
Alright.
I'll send you a couple of pictures. You could actually see the grain in the bark on the trees.
Wow.
There's an awful lot of detail when I maxed it out. And in the ground conditions. But my CPU was still only running sort of 20-30%, if that.
Ah, nice.
So I have definitely optimised it.
Needed it.
Yeah. If I'd have tried that a couple of weeks ago, we know what would have happened.
Yeah, it weren't very happy, was it?
I was having to run it on half settings even with the Ryzen 1700.
Yeah.
Right, let's just have a look at the map and see if that helper has done all that field. Of course it hasn't, there's a bit in the bottom corner. I'm gonna tab to it and cheat this time. Given how far away it is down there to retrieve it. You're not seeing me running all the way across the field to get that back. So I do have a few other games on the PC. We've got Farmer's Dynasty on there, Per Farming, ETS2, City Skylines, but I can't guarantee I'll stay PG playing that.
Goat Simulator.
Goat Simulator, yeah, I played that for a little while. That's usually my sort of one
Escape.
That's the one.
Escape key.
Yeah. Goats with jetpacks, what could be more fun? I don't think I could occupy an hour and a half live stream playing that somehow. So many times you can butt someone or destroy something. I've got a couple of other games on here I haven't even looked at yet. They both had demolition or wreck in the title. Very cheap. Sort of 79p, 99p jobs off Steam. One of them was called Car Crash Simulator or something. Alright, that should be this field done. So now we can have a look and see if we've got all our fields, which I think we have. Obviously we've got 3 that need ploughing or something done to them. Yep. Everything is done, which is good. So take this back up the farm. And we can also change the wheels on this now.
Good.
I thought you'd like that bit. You surprised us there. We thought you'd come back whispering at us.
No, that's just too creepy.
Or fondling an Xbox controller.
Or worse.
Yeah. There's some weird things out there.
You ain't wrong.
How that's supposed to help someone sleep, I have no idea.
Give me bloody nightmares.
I've been sitting there rocking backwards and forwards in the fetal position.
That is how I get to sleep.
So there's one game I think all of us in here are waiting for, and that's Farm and Fix, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very interesting.
Yeah. Keep seeing bits coming up about it where you have to build your farm up and restore it and everything. But it's not due for release until the autumn, I think, isn't it? I think it said fall 29.
Fourth quarter in it. I
Yeah.
think.
It certainly looks like it could be interesting. Almost a cross between Farming Simulator and Farmer's Dynasty, I think is the best way to describe it.
Just depends what the mechanics are like to it.
Yeah.
Because in Farmer's Dynasty, the fixing is better than the farming aspect. And I think it's going to be difficult to get a decent combination of the two.
Yeah, but probably a good reason why Farmer's Dynasty have upped their game a bit.
Yeah, it's the more I'm doing to the game, the worse my FPS is becoming.
Right.
So I do still think there is still optimization problems. That's one of the reasons I haven't done too much more on it.
So that's still hitting you then the other night?
It's nowhere near as bad.
No. No, she wouldn't even play it at all.
I kind of wish I'd have opened up my old save game just to see if there was any differences.
Yeah.
But even to think that my 1066 gig still won't really run it on even medium settings. I think most of them are on low. So it's still not very well optimized.
No.
But it is a lot better than it was.
Couldn't have got much worse than it was.
No. Well, couldn't have got much worse, but it could have been worse.
Yeah. Does that look better?
Yes. Prefer it with the big flotation tires.
Yeah, they're not a lot good to me for what I got this for. So glad I got that skip track button for Pretzel.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
I don't even know what Pretzel does because I can't hear it.
Right, I can hear everything through my headset.
Yeah, I've said to you before I've got 4 different audio tracks
Yeah.
running.
So when I start to hear jazzy and bluesy type stuff, it tends to get skipped. That looks a bit better. So it'd be interesting to see the MB track which is in development at the moment. What that's like.
I'm curious to know who came up with the colour for the MB track. You know, was someone going, I don't quite want it yellow, but I don't want it green. I want it somewhere in between that's not really a colour. Because
I would say it sort of stems back to Germans somewhere, what they wanted, given it's a German machine. But they used to be red and white when they were first out. Sure, I think is it red? Everything which is dark green on them used to be red, and the lime green used to be white. From memory.
I'd like to see one of them. Gonna Google.
Yeah. They've been out since the 70s, I think, from memory now, or before. The early ones were white and red.
I don't know what it is about them, to be honest. It's just... It's a bit like, I like the Ford Camry as well. It seems to... I'm drawn to tractors that have the same wheels all the way around.
Fast tracks, counties, MBs. It's something different, isn't it?
And they do sound nice.
Oh yes. You cannot argue that those MBs do not sound nice. Loud, but nice.
Oh, you could argue it. You'd be wrong, but you could argue it.
So we'll leave the combining there for tonight. Get this sugar beet done. So it could be a shorter one tonight. Unless I get a mass influx of watchers. Work out where I'm going to put this sugar beet now. I think I'm going to put a heap on this field maybe. That don't look right. Put a heap in the bottom corner, I think. Just got to remember what the functions are to do it. Nice big heap already. I think we could have the need for a mouse or a loading shovel with this bit. Sure, this lifting unit didn't lift that high when I used this on the Dutch map. Probably once more after this time round the field. Should be able to turn it around then. A bit quicker than using the 6-row tractor mounted one anyway. Not quite sure how much we'll get off this field, but I think it'll be quite a bit. It's bringing in enough money anyway. Have to play with the steering modes on this, get it set up like it is in real life and go down the field sometimes. Just swing it out so all the wheels are in a different track. Do with that function being on a separate control, really. Swing it out again. Interesting little function where it can spread your wheels out like that. Trouble is when it tries to straighten itself up, in game it does that. So there's a nice big heap in this corner. Just over a month ago you'd seen these everywhere around this way. The other field of beet ain't going to be ready for a little while, but we'll keep hold of the harvester for when it is. keep us busy carting for this when it gets on the bigger field. And what possessed me to put such a big field in sugar beet as the other one. Not who to blame for that one yet. Just trying to think which you three hasn't been blamed for anything just lately.
Definitely ain't me.
No, that's for certain. Probably set the GPS up on this when we get down the other end. Speed things up a bit then. So empty this out and we'll go straight through the middle of the field somewhere with GPS on there. I won't have to steer it then.
Alright, I'm going to disappear for a bit.
Okay. So hopefully the price will go up enough to make this worthwhile. Take a bit of loading up for the Farm Master anyway, or whichever loading shell we decide to get at that point in time. See if we get this right this time. Well, it should be away now. See, big difference between this and perf farming. Those two screens up the top there should have camera images in them. And the harvesters on perf farming have got that. Oh, I'll take a look at that then, Paul. See if there's any faults with that one. So now we've got the headlands, so it shouldn't take too long to get this field done. A bit of luck. Better empty out because I don't think we're going to get back up the field and down again. Hi Sparky, how you doing? Welcome along. Bit of a hole there to fill in next time. Get shot for leaving like holes like that on sugar beet clamps. There'll be a few lorryfuls in that heap by the time we're finished. It's a problem putting in the heap, you can't check how much you've got, unfortunately. Yeah, there is a bit of an issue with those silos, isn't there? And the sleep trigger in the farmhouse. Two that I know of on here. Plus placeables. That's what I'm thinking about them. GPS seems to want to just play up at the moment and not get lined up. Quite sure what's up to, but something's not quite right with it this end. Try again. There we go. I think we need to tell Nightbot to lay off the bears on the Saturday night. Might be a bit more with it on the Sunday then.
It's very lazy on Sundays.
Oh yes. Need to put a set of jump leads on the bot. Charge him up a bit. Well, given how temperamental Nightbot is, I'm not sure if it's a he. See if we can fill that hole in. For those that aren't familiar with sugar beet, the reason you don't leave holes in clamps is because it gives you a pocket that frost can form in that damages the sugar beet in the cold. Spent many hours with a fork leveling holes out in beet clamps when I was younger. Hence why I try not to do it. Between levelling out holes in beet clamps and putting straw around them when they talk of cold weather to protect them. A bit low there. Senses you too close to the heat, it'll stop unloading when you do it this way. Let's have that problem in 17 as well.
Right, I'm back. So if you've been talking to me, sorry, I had to shoot off really quick.
Yeah, that's very true, Sparky. Done the same with potatoes in barns. Before we had the temperature controlled store where I used to work. Yeah, GPS is doing something very peculiar. Very, very peculiar there. Answers on the postcard what GPS is up to. I don't think GPS likes the sugar beet harvester. probably just get this field finished tonight on here. Be back again tomorrow night. Probably be on here again, but could do something different. Never know. See what sort of day I have tomorrow. I don't want to try and fry my brain doing something a little bit different.
User disconnected from your channel.
Something we said.
User entered your channel.
Was it something we said, Milton?
No, I clicked on the wrong window. I was closing the calculator and then I closed TeamSpeak.
Sign of getting old, you see, when you start doing that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm getting old, like you.
But if you're doing it at your age, I've got a few more years on top of you, so you're really going to be in trouble. Time you get to my age, you could be doing all sorts of silly things. I'm currently looking at a picture of two foxes skiing around a Christmas tree on Pretzel.
You have to post these photos on Discord.
Yeah. They're getting weirder and weirder, these pictures on Pretzel. Interesting, it's called Ski by Hyper Potions. I think they've been on one. There's a decent amount of that heap off this field. There's a load in the trailer as well. Probably another couple of loads yet in there. Keep hold of this harvester, we won't return it yet. I'll be able to get more than one round in this time. Just depends what's in the tank when we get down the bottom end. So it holds 45,000. If there's any more than sort of 25, we definitely won't get round. So now it's getting smaller on this side now. If we turn to the right down the bottom here, we might just get all this lump in there. Do a bit of diff lock on the front wheels by the looks of it. Obviously next time on here we'll have to finish combine our oilseed rape. This field is in line for being ploughed or having something done to it. Ploughing is what's needed next on here, from memory. If you currently don't own a plougher or subsoiler, hey Big Chungus, how you doing? Should all go in there hopefully. Well, mixed brigade, or whatever you want to be known as then. Whatever you want to be known as, it looks like Nightbot doesn't like you very much. Bit of cough there, Milton.
What?
You have a bit of a cough there?
Yeah. Old age.
Yeah. Because I don't want to sell them yet. That's why they're going on the ground. Normal practice over here. Always tip sugar beet on the ground in this country. Probably one more tank full on here. And that'll be it on here for tonight. Dare I ask what you thought it was? Last time I looked, carrots were orange. So this field alone should pay for the lease of the harvester. And everything off the other field is good money. Fingers crossed. It's the GPS, lets you know when it's engaged and disengaged. So if I engage it now, it'll beep once. Get this back up the yard now, and then that's where we're going to leave it on here for tonight. So I should be back tomorrow night with something. We'll see what we do then. I think there's slightly more than that in there, from memory. See all the lime they had to empty out of the other spreader. Right, so that's where we're going to leave it for tonight. So VF is currently live, so if you want to continue some farm sim tonight, head over to see him. But for now, that's where we'll leave it, so I'll just mute you guys for a second up there.
Okay.
Microphone muted. Sound muted.
So I shall be back again tomorrow night. As usual, be videos going out at 7 o'clock every morning this week. Well, 7 o'clock UK time. So for now, I'll say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this live stream, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye for now.